say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land?
And to get us underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
In the home of the
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Charlotte Hornets. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. We've got James Harden, and it's Hamilton in at the 2. And for the Celtics, we've got George. Cunningham is out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Weber in at the 4 slot. And certainly on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
Here's Weber. Drummond to screen on Harden. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Chris Weber. At the line with 1 shot.
And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
NBA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Now here's Dunn. Now George. Pass to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Second chance effort. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
And here's Cunningham. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Harden. Pass to Noah. Back to Harden. Done with a steal. George passes to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, how about the quick elevation by Andre Drummond? Doesn't miss an opportunity when it's that easy.
Here's Noah. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He buries it from 3.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Cunningham passes to Drummond. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
George for 3. And Hamilton pulls it down.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's George. Pass to Weber. Drummond to screen on Harden. Now Drummond. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Hamilton. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's Noah. Antetokounmpo with it. Clock at 6. Launches it from deep. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Now here's George. Not a lot of room. And he stays with it. Cunningham, left side. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. On the take. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
Done outside. Here's Weber. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Holiday's checked in for James Harden. And he's good on the second. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Holiday against Cunningham. Antetokounmpo, right side. And the bucket is good.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Hornets, Giannis Antetokounmpo, shooting 1.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Here's George. Oh, and he missed the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake. Charlotte leading by 4. And here is Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. Marion. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Charlotte shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Marion taking 2 shots.
He makes a first, and the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
And that's good as he hits both shots. So it's Boston now. 6-point game. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
George finds Cunningham. Here's Weber. He's covered by Holiday. Here's George. The Hornets pull it in.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Pass to Cunningham. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Boston. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Portis has checked in.
On the court.
Cunningham against Holiday. Back to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Noah grabs the board. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-1 run. Cunningham against Holiday. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Of course, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in. Holiday hits them both. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Morant. Screen by Leonard. Morant against Holiday. And it's Morant missing. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Leonard. Now the Celtics on the move. They still need this. Good as the jump shot falls.
Kawhi understands now. He commands so much attention that his passing ability has got to be on point.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. These are his first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. Dylan Brooks checked in for Charlotte. Good on the second one. And so Morant will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 7. Pass to Sims. Leonard looking over the floor to the inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Hornets making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in.
Celtics Entertainment.
On offense, here are the Hornets. They're on a 15-5 run. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Morant. Still without a bucket. And he's going for the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Portis the screen. And that one's good. Koulibaly. And the Hornets lead by 7.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Holiday against Morant. Pass to Leonard. Got a hand on it. Koulibaly with it. Outside, Williams. And stolen by Leonard. Puts it up from 12. Hornets with the rebound. Now here's Brooks. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Now here's Morant. Timms, the pass to Morant. Here's Leonard. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul, Bobby Portis. That's his first.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
They're working themselves to the line, using great fakes and getting into the body of the shot blocker.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
And the basket by Holiday.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
Pass to Leonard. A minute 4 left in the opening quarter. Offline with a 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Koulibaly. Back to Holiday. Outside Koulibaly. 6 to shoot. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Poke loose. Lobs it up top. Holiday grabs the miss.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Morant against Holiday. There's a screen. Here's Sims. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Charlotte on top, leading by 9. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Hornets leading by 9. Cunningham is out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5.
Not only is James Harden one of the elite one-on-one players, this guy is an elite passer, and it's on display there.
Here's Leonard. The Hornets making their last shot. And it's Cunningham missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Marion. Just 5 to shoot. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Boston with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Cunningham passes to Drummond. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Dunn. From deep. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Now here's Harden. Yet to see a basket. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Leonard with the ball. Antetokounmpo covering. And the shot goes.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Charlotte leading by 8. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Harden to pass to Noah. It's stolen by Drummond. Dunn outside. Pass to Cunningham. Fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of...
Oh, come on, Giannis. Unreal.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Celtics trail by 7. Now Cunningham. Drummond, the screen on Antetokounmpo. Down low. And Drummond with the jam.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Number 44, Chris Webber.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time for some cheap...
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Stripped it away.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
Shooting for Charlotte, Sean Marion, 2 shots.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. Celtics trail by 6. Here's George. True on the 14-footer.
Gorgeous. That pull-up jumper is simply gorgeous. Paul George rises above everyone.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time
The feed, the jam, Giannis.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Pass to Weber. Drummond, the screen on Harden. Weber passes to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Here's Hamilton. Harden with a screen on Cunningham. To the left wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, too much Giannis.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Back to Cunningham. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Hamilton. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Charlotte lead.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
For 3, George connects from downtown. George has got 5 points.
You've got to be in Paul George's shooting space in order to make him uncomfortable. You give him anything easy, look out.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this.
Oh! Get you some!
Showing some power. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. The shot by Dunn, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Here's Marion, defended by Dunn. Outside Harden. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
George passes to Drummond. And here's Cunningham. Antetokounmpo covering. Takes a 13-footer. He's off on that one.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him, what he's going through right now. You just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
The Celtics making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Weber passes to George. And here's Morant. Drummond finds Morant. A shot to stop the run. Tough points from Ja.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth men's team.
And here's Charlotte now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Holiday. Boston pulls it in. Up top, Morant. Koulibaly defending. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
No good on that one.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Charlotte. He hits the second from the line. Hornets leading by 9. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Morant caps off the break.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Pass to Portis. Now here's Brooks. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Brooks. Now Koulibaly. On the wing, Holiday. Portis the screen. And Drew Holiday gets a 3. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Weber, defended by Portis. And that one, good. He has 6.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Morant with it, guarded now by Holiday. Morant looking for an opening.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And he lobs it up.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And here's Koulibaly. Outside Holiday to the paint. Here's Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Boston. So it comes up empty at the line. Celtics trail by 6. Morant, the pass to Leonard. They set a pick to the middle. Here's Sims, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, you have to love the patience by Kawhi right there. Use the pick and roll game to perfection.
Pass to Williams. 59 seconds left in the first half of this game. Holiday passes to Portis. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Richmond. To the left side wing. Holiday against Morant. Over Holiday. It's hauled in by Portis.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
To get back on track. And Holiday with the layup. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, such a gritty player. Holiday fights for two there inside.
Oh, sweet move. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Second personal foul.
Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Line for two, Ja Morant.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Charlotte Hornets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court jump. Drum roll, please. Their measurement of the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
All right, let's get an update on Kate Cunningham's injury. Allie, any news?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Celtics was able to update me on the situation. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. Everything that I'm hearing points to this being a long-term issue. Obviously, he and the team are extremely frustrated right now.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel on the court, but in terms of strategy.
On the court for Charlotte, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Hamilton in at shooting guard. Now here's Harden, defended by Dunn.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Yeah, just superior athleticism. Chris Dunn soaring for the jam with that impressive vertical.
Here's Hamilton, pounded by Morant. Harden from outside. Weber pulls it in. Celtics trail by 5. Dunn, the pass to Morant. With the D right on it, Morant gets his.
Fearless play by Morant. Goes up against tough coverage and still manages the inside shot.
Back to Harden. It counts, and the foul. It goes on Chris Dunn.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Second team foul.
Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston. James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Dunn outside. To the inside. Here's Drummond. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Noah. Outside Harden. Here's Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Off target at the rim. Celtics trail by 6. Outside Morant. George with it. Outside Morant. Off target from three-point range. For Charlotte, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he drains the quick shot. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
On the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Dancing machine. Let's see those dance moves. You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
Minutes gone now in the third quarter. George finds Morant. Six on the shot clock. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got 6 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Aggressive take from Morant. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Harden. Inside. Shoots. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in. Hamilton's got 5 now.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Here's Morant. Terrific focus from Morant.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, a screen on George. On the wing, Harden, defended by Dunn. They get it back. Oh, Drummond with a block.
Andre Drummond in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor. Big-time defensive block.
Dunn outside. And Morant gets double-teamed. 5 on the clock. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go. Now just a 5-point Charlotte lead.
Well, you have to be able to play the pick-and-roll game in the NBA, and Chris Dunn getting to the right space quickly.
Pass to Marion. Antetokounmpo outside. It's good from about 19 feet. Antetokounmpo's got 24 points.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Morant, the pass to Drummond. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
That's what we call embracing the physicality of the game. Andre Drummond, never afraid of taking contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
That one's off. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. And he can't hit the second. Charlotte leading by 7. Brooks the pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Pass to Battier. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Sims, he's checked in for Drummond.
Number 0, Jericho Sims.
Here's Sims. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And Boston has possession. Pass to Battier. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Portis. Kawhi, so steady inside.
Well, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian, and it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career, but boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
Pass to Holiday. Uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got 11 points.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Morant, the pass to Richmond. Leonard outside. Puts it up from 15. It's hauled in by Portis.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Holiday passes to Portis. Shoots over Morant. And it's Portis. That time on the assist from Holiday. And it's an 11-point Hornet lead. Pass to Battier. Leonard with the ball. They set the screen. This one for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Outside Holiday. Here's Brooks. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Third team foul.
He's 0 for 2 at the line in this one.
Shooting for Charlotte, Robert Williams, taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 13. Here's Sims. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Here's Koulibaly. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Koulibaly taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. The Celtics making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Dunn's checked in. And the second free throw is good. Celtics trail by 12. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Here's Richmond. Koulibaly defending. Clock at 4. Here's Richmond. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brooks with it. Here's Koulibaly. The 3-pointer off the mark. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Now here's Portis. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Let's give them another round of applause. Your Celtics Entertainment.
Hornets leading by 12. Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Holiday. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, so poised. I mean, Holiday also possesses outstanding clock awareness in these situations.
And Williams over to help. Here's Sims. He's got 12. Here's Brooks. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Brooks has got his second basket.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Leonard gets the bucket.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
Outside Holiday. With the 10-footer. That one is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Hornets. They lead by 14. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Paul George out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then it's Andre Drummond. That's the Boston Five. Here's Richmond. Antetokounmpo covering. Richmond pass to George. Here's Dunn. Three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte leading by 14. Pass to Hamilton. Outside Harden. Down low. Here's Marion. And a two-handed jam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
George outside. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Here's Dunn. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
Antetokounmpo outside. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Screen by Leonard. Dunn, the pass to Leonard. From down in the low post, it goes.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
Pass to Hamilton. Back to Harden. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Harden. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Celtics trail by 16. Leonard outside. From 12 feet. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the big finish by Giannis.
For a guy his size, Giannis handles the rock very well, which makes him a nightmare for defenses.
For Boston, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Richmond pass to George. 6 to shoot. Drummond with the screen. Launches a 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
No good from the low block. Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
At the line for 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
And Leonard drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Noah. Drummond defending. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Joakim Noah. 1 shot.
Here's Richmond. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to George. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
Here's Hamilton. Rebound Boston. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Celtics trail by 16. George for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Noah's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Marion. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block. A 3-point opportunity here.
3rd team foul. Sean Marion. Defensive foul. Kawhi Leonard. 1st personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Sean Marion at the line for 1.
And so George will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 19-point game. Pass to Richmond. And here's Dunn. Shot on the wing. That's short off the rim.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Here's Noah. Antetokounmpo outside. Over Leonard. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Celtics trail by 19. Leonard outside. George for 3. Boston again missing. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
At the line for the Hornets, Sean Marion at the line for 1.
1 shot.
And that one misses. Boston has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. George, good.
Now, this is a reliable aspect of Paul George's game. That in-between jumper is pure.
Pass to Hamilton. There's a screen. Chalk up 2 there. And the Hornets lead by 21.
That's a finish for the purists out there. The lightest of touches on the finger roll.
Here's Weber. Antetokounmpo covering. Leonard outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
But Kawhi Leonard right now is cooking, folks. This guy has got a rhythm, and you better watch out.
Here's Noah. Drummond defending. Noah passes to Antetokounmpo. Rebound Boston. Leonard outside. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Puts it up. Harden can't hit.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Leonard double teamed. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Hamilton. Antetokounmpo surveys. Outside for Harden. 3-pointer. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Celtics trail by 19. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by James Harden. For Charlotte, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. Doubled by Dunn. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
3 on the clock. Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Drummond's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Chris Dunn has proven over and over he is not afraid of drawing contact on these shots.
At the line, Chris Dunn. At the line for 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Charlotte leading by 17. Pass to Hamilton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Noah. Stolen by Drummond. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
What a slick look by Paul George. Defense expecting him to shoot, but he decides otherwise.
Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter here. Banked it in off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 30.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hornets.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Now done. Leonard outside. Pass to Weber. Over Antetokounmpo. Weber, no good. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Marion. George defending. Marion passes to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. 30 seconds left in the game. The layup off target. Dunn outside. Pass to Weber. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.